Welcome, 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 everybody, to Jack's Treasures on Whatnot. We are so excited to be here with another awesome sale for you. Today we are doing alternative CDs as well as some 90s and 00's rock. I mean, we just throw a little bit of extra stuff in there that we think is kind of along the same genre. But yeah, we are here. We're ready to get going. We're going to do price falls tonight. That means if something sells, the next item we put up that we're able, we will start the price lower. Do have several pre-bids tonight as well. If anybody has any requests, let me know. We'll get them up as soon as we can. But otherwise, I'm going to be working start to end. And the first one will be Three Doors Down, Away from the Sun, which is an absolutely amazing album if you haven't seen it. We have a cat down here, by the way. We don't normally have a cat in our selling area, but we have a cat down here with us tonight, so you might see a visitor.
Yeah, he sort of wandered into our house.
Yes. But this is Three Doors Down, Away from the Sun.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is the greatest freaking album, man. I love this band. I love everything about Three Doors Down. This one is one that you will definitely like, and Tracy's running it even though I'm trying to pull it right up. Thank you very much, Tracy. I mean, I'm like right here, and she's dogging me out now. You will not be disappointed if you buy Three Doors Down, Away from the Sun.
Next up, Ben Folds 5, Whatever and Ever.
I don't know anything about this one.
I mean, I know a couple of songs. Brick is a great song. I haven't had a whole lot of exposure to
okay,
Ben Folds 5.
Your bunny, it's all good and everything like that, but if something sells,
Whatever and Ever, amen. Yes.
All right, so we're running that one. Okay, we got it. Okay, it's all Ben Folds.
All right.
Ben Folds, Rockin' the Suburbs.
Yes, next will be Ben Folds, Rockin' the Suburbs.
Is that the same band?
It's the same artist. I think it's without the 5.
Oh, okay.
If anyone wants to see any CDs, let us know. They all are in good working condition. If the case is messed up, like this one is, we will replace it before we send it out to you. If we're able.
Tomorrow.
Yes, and everything will be shipped tomorrow.
And if you're looking for anything in particular, let us know.
Yeah, there are some great bands in tonight's sale. The next, I think 4 I think it's 4, all have pre-bids on them. They're all by the same artist. But we're going to go ahead.
This one doesn't. Ben Harper and the
sorry. I was trying to skip one. Trying to skip one, sorry. Ben Harper and the Blind Boys of Alabama. There we go.
Everybody's as good as Liz Phair. On the clock.
After that.
Oh, that's a digipack too.
Hairband CDs, we definitely probably have more of those in our hard rock show that we have coming up.
Yeah. Poison and Motley Crue and all that.
All right. And as I was saying, the next 4 we have are all Blackmore's Night, which I think I looked it up and it's like, I don't know, pirate rock or something?
Pirate rock?
I don't know. But first one is Fires at Midnight. Blackmore's Night, Fires at Midnight. It's got 17 tracks.
Yeah, that's what I said.
2001. I'm not sure. That might be a different band. I looked these up. They kind of look
on the clock right there. Blackmore's Night. We can only go by what Discog says it is.
Congrats, H-Lid. I have a feeling he may be buying all of these. The next one is Ghost of a Rose, also Blackmore's Night. Yes.
Thank you.
You're being demanding tonight.
No, I'm just trying to be organized. Ghost of a Rose, correct?
Yes.
All right. It is on the clock. There we go. It's pirate rock here on Jack's Treasures.
Really, the pictures look more like medieval rock, but I don't know.
Medieval rock.
I'm not sure.
We're gonna go through all of history with this stuff. This is
Congrats,
Moses
H-Lid.
Rock. And after Moses Rock, we're gonna play some,
Shadows of the Moon,
rock.
Also by Blackmore's Night.
Who's this one?
Shadows of the Night by Blackmore's Night.
Gotcha. Also known as Mesopotamian rock. Dawn of Civilization.
Well, you know, we
rock.
probably should have listened to it. It's probably pretty cool. Think Ren Fair. Yeah, exactly. That's what the pictures look like to me. H-Lid. Congrats. And your last one that I assume you also pre-bid on, Under a Violent Moon.
Is that violent or violet? Because you have
Violet. Violet, like the color.
That's what I said, but I thought you said Violent Moon, and I'm like, man, Violent Moon.
I'm Southern. Sometimes I'm hard to understand.
Just listen to it on Spotify. Yeah, but you got to buy it from us first.
Congrats, H-Lid.
Yeah.
All right, got a couple more pre-bids, so can't do our price falls yet. This is Bowery Electric Lush Life. Another band I know nothing about. 1999. Okay, so it sounds like Renaissance Fair music. Congrats, T. Carter.
I'm just giving everybody a hard time.
Next up.
It actually looks like Dave Matthews one right there for a minute.
Next up is Electric Larryland by Butthole Surfers. This is one of my favorite album covers from the 90s. I love the bloody pencil in the ear, which is funny because I don't like blood. But
she loves violence.
This is cartoon blood, so I can handle that.
Guys, if you ever hear of, Jack's Treasures being murdered, please do know it was her.
Congrats, H-Lid. All right, next up we have one that I think we can do a price fall on. It's Collective Souls, Hints, Allegations, and Things Left Unsaid.
Their iconic first album and one of the greatest albums.
It's the one with Shine on it, in case anybody cared.
Much better than number 52.
It also has Breathe on it, which is one of my favorite Collective Soul songs.
Doesn't it have Bleed is on that one too, if I'm not mistaken?
Maybe.
That's a great album. I mean,
it is. It's one of those that I think a lot of people probably already own.
I would imagine so. Yeah, that was that album when it came out was a demo tape, believe it or not.
Concrete Blonde Bloodletting. We're from Georgia, and we've seen Collective Soul just twice.
Yeah,
but we probably will see them again. They tour around here quite often.
They do. As a matter of fact, they're touring next year.
Concrete Blonde Bloodletting.
We saw them with Styx once, and Switchfoot.
And speaking of bands that are going to tour next year, Creed supposedly is back together and going to be touring, which I actually want to see them because I think they're going to put on a good show. Creed, Human Clay, but then again, I also did see Nickelback this past year, so if I lose all of my street cred, I apologize.
Oh my god! People would be hating on Creed all that much. Now Nickelback, yes. Creed, no. I like Creed. I think that's going to be a good concert.
And also with Creed, My Own Prison, which is my favorite Creed song, by the way.
On the box.
After this, we got
You have my favorite right now.
I got a couple of Dave Matthews coming up.
Yeah, I love Dave Matthews.
Once again, if anyone has any requests, let me know. I'm happy to pull things up out of order. I know we do have some more pre-bids on there, so if you're sitting around waiting for your item to come up, don't hesitate to ask. I don't mind pulling it out. Dave Matthews, Busted Stuff. It's got Gray Streaks, Grace of Gone, Digging a Ditch.
Grace is Gone.
Grace is Gone is a great song.
We heard it live and in concert, and it's one of the first songs that after we heard it live, I could almost sing the song verbatim. Not very good, but I could.
Dave Matthews Band Crash. That is the one with Crash Into Me on it. I also love Drive In, Drive Out off there. That's probably my favorite one from that album, actually.
And he did that one live,
He
too.
did.
That was amazing. And we did that when we saw him in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. All right. David Cook from American Idol. I know nothing he did. I do remember seeing him on American Idol and thinking he looked like he would be pretty decent.
Spontaneous price fall.
American Idol price fall.
You're being such a good little bunny. You're just like laying on my leg. You're tired, I can tell.
Next up, D Nova Doll, Cats and Kittens. Speaking of cats, look at that album cover there.
Is that a Digipack too?
It is. I don't know D Nova Doll, but I like the fact that there's little kittens on there.
Well, that is a cool looking one right
That
there.
is pretty cool.
Boy, if that was in that other show, it would have went for like $10. You know what I mean?
They were going crazy over the Digipacks that day.
Oh, I know. They loved them.
Another D Nova Doll. This one only has 6 tracks on it.
That's an EP.
Yeah.
It's on the clock. Yeah, welcome everybody to Jack's
And
Treasures.
this next one, I will warn you, the back cover there is a little bit wrinkly, so I can't really do anything about that, but the disc is in great shape. It's the White Stripes D Stilge. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I've heard of the White Stripes.
The White Stripes, the songs I know by them I like, but I've never really sat and listened to a whole album.
He or she is going to sleep on my
Donovan Beach Cafe.
Digipack?
Yes. Yes, the cat that's down here with us that just wandered in and decided it lived here. We're not sure if it's a boy or a girl. It doesn't look like a boy, but it's also fully orange, which I know most fully orange cats tend to be boys. So I don't know. We've got an appointment at a vet to have it checked out, make sure there's not a chip in it, things like that.
Drag Baby Drag.
This is Drag Baby Drag Upside Down Room, 1997.
Do you want the display thing?
And at this point, no.
Okay.
D Rangers.
Oh, the Paw
Paw Patch. From Winnipeg, Canada, babe.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Jack has Canadian ancestors and tends to like anything from Canada.
Well, I'm Canadian. What do you expect? You like stuff.
You are
Canada?
Floridian.
Okay, my grandparents were literally born in Canada, so I am a little bit Canadian.
All right. Next up is A Boy Named Goo Goo Dolls. Naked Name. Long Way Down is a great song too.
The whole album's good.
It
the
is.
Goo Goo Dolls were really, really good when we saw
They
that.
did great live. Johnny Resnick, or however you pronounce his name, he had broken his foot the day before our concert, and he literally pulled out an amp, sat on the amp, and played the show like perfectly. It was great.
I didn't even know.
The Best of Hootie and the Blowfish, 1993 through 2003.
That's who Collective Soul's touring with.
We've seen Hootie and the Blowfish also. We saw them when they toured with Bare Naked Ladies a few years ago.
And they're touring with Collective Soul.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad show. I would see it if it was practical.
By practical, not $300 freaking dollars.
Right, exactly. Like if we could get, a good $60 tickets and a decent seat, I would go see that. Hot House Flowers Home. I know nothing about the Hot House Flowers. It's from 1990, so a lot of these, if I didn't know what they were, I had my daughter looking them up, and so if they're not alternative, I apologize. She did her best.
I Fight Dragons. Cool is just a number. That looks cool as hell. I can't believe that's never printed on this show.
Lost my place, sorry. Oh,
I Fight Dragons. Cool is just a number.
All right. I'm completely lost now. All right. I Fight Dragons. Oh, it has that cool, like, Zelda look to it. It is a parental advisory.
Christian rock band. Yeah, I mean, this looks cool as hell.
But it is parental advisory, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, this one's not at your...
Oh, Hot House Flowers. It may very well have been. We, like I said, I had her kind of trying to look things up casually. I said, don't worry too much. People will buy it if they want it, and if they don't, they won't.
Exactamundo. I told you that I was surprised that one didn't have a.
I agree. It's a very cool looking. It actually reminds me of the graphics from the first, the Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation. That looks like one of the characters from that. Congratulations!
I can't go too far because I got a cat on my leg.
INXS, Listen Like Thieves.
Oh, excellent! What a great album.
We've been hearing a lot of INXS lately. The Atlanta alternative station in Atlanta just decided all of a sudden that INXS is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
And it's going to be price fall down to $1. $1.
I like INXS, so I can't complain.
Right.
But we have heard a lot of them lately.
We have. And I like INXS. We found out that they got their name from the band XTC.
Yes, we did. Congrats. Hey, yo, Mikey. I like the name.
King Ghidorah. Love it.
That's another cool looking, like, little dragon faces there. Somebody paid $2.99 at Goodwill. I did not. We do storage units. We get basically all of our stuff from storage units. So,
well, the name of King Ghidorah, that's from Godzilla.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the three-headed monster.
Well, that guy has the dragon thing has 3 heads. So
yeah, that would be King Ghidorah.
You will have to take a look at that.
Yeah, I might keep that one.
Mr. Jack is a bit of a Godzilla fiend.
I love Godzilla.
Mazzy Star, this is a promotional copy of California. It's a two track single. It's got Seasons of the Day out 9/24. Promotional use only. And oops. Getting a little excited there. I am drinking Red Bull tonight, so it's actually amazing that I can hold anything. Next up, 9 Inch Nails Pretty Hate Machine. I have a feeling everybody in this show may already own it because this is like the 4th copy of this that I've sold in various shows over the last month. But I think this is my last one. So
one spontaneous
might be your last chance to get Pretty Hate Machine from Jack's Treasures.
It is a spontaneous price haul down to $1.
You had it 4 times. I had it back in the 90s.
I'm that way when it came
Congrats,
to...
hey, yo, Mikey.
Dark Side of the Moon with Pink Floyd. I think I literally have bought that CD about 17 times.
Nirvana from the Muddy Banks of the Wishkah, 1996. That would have been my guess. This is basically sort of a greatest hits.
I can't price fall it, though. But it is on the clock.
I did own this one back in the 90s as well.
T. Carter. I don't even know he was in the room. I can't see him.
He's not in the room. He had pre-bids on some stuff.
So he put the pre-bids down?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Hey, yo, Mikey.
Congrats, hey, yo, Mikey. T. Carter might pop in later. He does pop in.
He does.
All right. Next up is Offspring Smash. Yes, another one I owned. Amazing CD. My parents actually bought that for me for Christmas when I was like 15 years old, and I don't think they realized exactly how dirty it got, but
I cannot see your mom going into any kind of a record store going, hey, can I get Offspring Smash, please?
Well, we had Walmart at that point. I didn't live in the days where you could only get music at record stores, so they had it at Walmart or Target, and I'm sure it was on my list.
Disco. Hell yeah.
Congrats, Mikey.
A band that is literally touring and breaking up after their tour.
Welcome to the sound of Pretty Odd. Panic at the Disco. It's a beautiful CD cover.
I like Panic at the Disco. I'd like to see them, but I don't think they're coming around here again. They were here all last year.
Right.
PJ Harvey.
I know exactly one song by PJ Harvey. It's that Little Fish song, which I don't see on there.
PJ Harvey, Stories from the Sea.
It is parental advisory as well. It's parental advisory as well.
Oh my gosh, wow. Please don't buy this unless you are over 18 years of age. We don't want to be... POD, Testify.
POD, Testify. That's a band I could definitely see touring out with, like, Skillet, because they both kind of have that influence. Yeah.
Rock thing going on.
We saw Skillet earlier this year, and
They
it was
were
a great
fabulous.
show.
Oh my god, that was one of the best shows.
We make fun of like Christian rock on our shows a lot, just because the album names are funny to me. But Skillet was incredible. REM, Automatic for the People. Sidewinder Sleeps Tonight. Man on the Moon, Night Swimming. Everybody Hurts. I almost forgot that one. That was a great CD
Stand on that
too.
one too?
No.
Is that one like a greatest hits one?
Nope.
That one right there definitely is going to be ranking above number 52. There's a story behind that, by the way.
Next up, Shinedown double album, Somewhere in the Stratosphere.
Are they both in there?
This is a live album.
Better check that one.
Yes. It's actually 3 discs.
Well, somebody's going to get a hell of a deal on this one, because if I'm not mistaken, this was a very sought after one.
Well, there is a pre-bid, so it doesn't surprise me.
I'm putting it up there. I'm not going to mess with it or anything like that. I'm going to let T. Carter get it. Or I'm going to get like St. Vicious get it. Someone's going to get it, but I know for a fact that is a sought after CD right there.
Congrats, St. Vincent, or St. Vicious.
Right there.
I tried to call you St. Vincent.
That is a great deal.
All right. Shoulders, Trashman Shoes. Since we do storage units, I would say we found many a pair of Trashman shoes.
That's a good one right there. Who are we on?
Price falls $1.
Hold on, let me get to it. We are on shoulder.
Yes.
Price fall?
Mm-hmm.
You got it. There it is, $1. Soundgarden will be next.
Yeah, that is like a digipack type CD. It's a full album, but I remember when that one came out. 1996, Down on the Upside, Soundgarden. I definitely owned that one. I loved Soundgarden.
Isn't that what's his face?
Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell, right.
There was probably a time that I liked them better than Nirvana, but it was just because they were still coming out with stuff. Lion, Stephen Lynch. I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure this has got 2 CDs in it. And it does. It's got 2 CDs. It's got a studio CD and a live CD in one by Stephen Lynch, who I have no idea who it is and why there's an owl on an album called Lion, but
it looks like a kid's drawing on the front.
Yes.
Stone Temple Pilots, another one that
That's
definitely
a classic CD right
top
there.
500 album list, and probably above number 52.
Someone wrote on it, but it is the real CD.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's on the clock. STP Purple.
All right, next up, Tate, Empty. No idea who we got going on there, but
Scallywag Tag. I like the name of that one.
Oh, well, that's what's coming up next.
I know.
By the Tall Boys. Scallywag Tag. It's got some nude people on the cover, but they're covered up. It's like the kind of Garden of Eden type thing going on there.
I'm doing a spontaneous price fall again. $1.
I like it. Why not?
Oh my gosh, the Black Crowes from Georgia.
Yep, another. We've had 3 Georgia bands in here.
Yeah.
Black Crowes. Unfortunately, here in Georgia, we don't have a whole lot of rock to call our own. We get a lot more rap and country, but
Collective Soul.
REM, Collective Soul, and the Black Crowes, all 3 that we've had here.
James Brown.
If you want to call that
George
rock.
Satellite.
True.
What's the one that says I'm going straight to hell?
Driving and Crying.
Driving and Crying.
The Black Heart Procession. The Spell.
Ludacris.
Okay, once again, not rock. I like me some Ludacris. Don't get me wrong.
Now, Ludacris could be considered rock. He'll
We
go in the
will-
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
We will bring him out when we do our rap show in a couple weeks.
Buddha. That's the album that my son.
Congrats, T. Carter. He convinced you to buy without.
Yeah, he convinced my ex-wife. It's a good Christian song.
The Cure galore.
Let me get to it.
No problem. My list keeps jumping, so.
It does. It's got that stupid. Add more thing to it.
Mhm.
$1 for the Cure galore. Or glamour.
Galore.
It's glamour.
It is not glamour. There's no M in it.
There could be. If I put one in there.
More Offspring. Offspring Americana, the one with the kid and the roach on the swing. I mean, what's more wholesome than that? It's not on the crotch. He's sitting next to him on the swing.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to get on a swing with a rope.
Well, you know.
Oh my God.
Congrats, Mikey. Next up, the Skoidats, The Times. Another one I don't know anything about. It's Moon Ska, New York City. So this is actually ska, but I don't have enough of ska to do their own CD sale. So just pop it in on alternative.
Sort of like with the Mighty Mighty Boston.
Right.
All right, the Swirling Eddies.
The Swirling Eddies, Zoom Daddy.
This one does have
A 1994 album there.
Oh, there's T. Carter. He's got a lot of prebiz in on this stuff today.
I jumped back up again.
Yeah. W's.
And I think I just opened someone else's show. All right. I will get that figured out. Well, we've got the W's, fourth from the last.
All right. I got it going. It's the W's, fourth from the last. Oh, I've got price ball.
Oh. Well, if anyone wants to buy that again, let us know and we will run it for $1. If not, we're going to price fold the next one. Ben Folds presents University Acapella. Oh, you're running.
Price ball.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Columbia Records Radio Hour Volume 2. Oh, Goo Goo Dolls. We need to run the Goo Goo Dolls.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
I'm going to go ahead and pop the next one up and then dig out the Goo Goo Dolls. This is Columbia Records Radio Hour Volume 2. Run that one and let me find the Goo Goo Dolls.
Various Artists Columbia Records Radio Hour Volume 2 featuring the Goo Goo Dolls.
It does not feature the Goo Goo Dolls.
I have no idea.
It has Dave Matthews Band, though.
Oh,
we are going to price fall the Goo Goo Dolls, though. $1 Goo Goo Dolls, Boy Named Goo.
Price fall, $1.
Well, someone said no to the price fall, but you know what? We tried.
I put a price fall in.
I know, someone else bid. Congrats, Mikey.
Oh, somebody bid Mikey.
Yeah.
Up? Oh my gosh, sorry about that, brother. I literally put it up for $1.
Do something alternative. This one goes to, it originally supported nonprofit organizations founded and managed by young people. It's got some good songs on it. It's got Low by Cracker, Return to Innocence, Enigma, I'll Take You There by General Public.
And it's $1.
Okay, those are the only ones Possession by Sarah McLachlan. I don't know Mary Jane by Spin Doctors, but I feel like I should. Okay. Universal Records for your consideration. This has music from all genres, just so you know, but it made this particular sale. It's got 2 by Nelly. We got Jack Johnson, Van Morrison, Robert Plant, Tonic, Three Doors Down, Gavin Rossdale, and Godsmack. So we really hit all the genres. There's probably some country in there that I just don't know. Yeah, I think Pat Green might be country. All right. Vans Warped Tour 2013. Oh my gosh. Who all was there in 2013? I can't really read all this. I'm just looking for names that jump out at me. None do.
Tony Hawk.
Congrats, H-Lid. And my final one that we have not run yet, we have We as Human. After this one wraps up, if anyone has any requests of what's left, feel free to let me know. I will be happy to run it at $1. If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up and call it a night.
That one's going to be replaced, by the way.
Yeah, we will replace the case. What is our next show? Our next show is on Friday, or no, not Friday, Wednesday.
We have a plush sale on the 22nd. That's Wednesday.
Wednesday we're doing plush, and Friday we're doing sci-fi and fantasy books.
And then then we have Hard Rock on the 26th, action figures 27th, hip hop on the 29th, Nerf guns 29th, classic rock on the 1st, Laserdisc on the 8th. Another cassette sale on the 8th, jazz to
heavy metal or hard rock. We have a full hard rock heavy metal show on the 26th.
On the 26th.
And right now it says it's at 2:10 p.m., but that was totally a mistake, and it will be edited to be like 8:10 p.m.
And there are, let me see how many items. There are 50 items in that sale, too.
Yep.
So we have that one going up right there for heavy metal, and it's heavy metal and hard rock. We're doing both at the same time. And like I said, we'll change the start time on it.
It is now 8:10 p.m. because we don't do daytime shows.
At what time?
It's 8:10 p.m.
And what time was it scheduled for?
It was scheduled for like 2:10 in the afternoon. Don't know how that happened.
Oh shit! No, hell
yeah.
No.
But anyway, the 26th, we do have hard rock, heavy metal, and related CDs.
Oh, Hootie and the Blowfish, man.
Yes. And we will price fall that for $1.
Hootie is touring with Collective Soul this year, upcoming year.
Hootie was fun live, not because he put on like one of those rockin' shows that like stick with you, but he told a lot of stories and he was very approachable, I would say.
Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
I thought they were great.
I mean, his show was good, but it wasn't a mind-blowing good.
It's a band, by the way. There's no kid.
He's Hootie.
That's Darius Rucker.
He's Hootie. Oh, I can. I know I've got some pre-bids in there already. I don't want to disappoint anybody, but we appreciate that you're excited.
Yeah, that's actually, is that my show or your show?
I ran it last time, but you're free to run it if you'd like.
I don't have that one. I don't do hip hop either, do I?
No.
Oh, I do the ones that don't have any sales at all.
You do jazz.
I do country and jazz and soundtrack and the classical music. Yeah, I did that one too. Gospel. I did gospel one.
Thank you for coming out, Mikey. Thank you, everybody else.
We were retiring after my shows.
We appreciate y'all, and I'm going to show y'all our basement cat.
That's our new basement little bud right there.
He's hanging out. He's waiting to go to the vet and make sure he is healthy, and then he will come upstairs and live with the rest of our angels.
Yeah, what? Well, wait a minute. We didn't talk about that shit. I don't have enough room on the freaking bed now.
But anyway, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night.
I will put her up for sale or him up for sale too.
Bye.